Hi, I'm Mr. E, and today I'm going to tell you a story about the idea that I used to drive by wrecks and stuff like that every once in a while, and I'd see people in there and I'd wonder what they were going through. Well, in 2010, I got that chance to know what it was about. I was coming from Jordan, driving through Poteet like I always do, to go to Highlands High School. I was a substitute that morning, so it was about 7 o'clock in the morning. And anyway, I passed this intersection. There goes that itch that I get every time I'm videotaping. Anyway, I passed that an intersection there in Poteet, which had very little traffic. But there was this one car that was waiting to make a left-hand turn, and I was going straight. There was no stop sign or yield sign or nothing like that. And that car turned right in front of me. I mean, like, nobody would have believed that anybody would try to take a turn in front of a car that close. Well, I whacked that car on the side going 50 miles per hour, and I never put the brakes on. But anyway, as soon as I did that, the airbag deployed just like it's supposed to. It hit me in the face, the stomach, and then it quickly deflated. And then I was able to see that the 4 people in the car that I hit got out, and they were just fine. I was sitting there with steam running, steam coming out of my engine, and so I made sure that the key was turned to off. Anyway, so I was in deep. I had a deep ache throughout my body for about a minute or minute and a half, and I thought to myself, is this what I would feel like if I was about to die? Because, of course, I had never felt anything like that. In the meantime, a laptop that I had sitting on the passenger side had been thrown to the floor mat, and which seemed like it was okay, but the USB stick that was sticking out the side was broken out. So that was one of the damages there. So anyway, as the pain cleared out, I called my brother on my cell phone. The cell phone was somewhere where I could get a hold of it, and told him to come on, that I was in a wreck. So he headed on over to Poteet, which was 9 miles away. And by the way, before I forget, this was a Kia Rio that I was in. It was a kind of a small car. But anyway, so I sat there, and as I sat there, I just happened to put my hand on my right knee like this, and I couldn't feel my knee, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And anyway, so eventually I realized that not only could I not feel my kneecap, but I couldn't move, I couldn't straighten my leg out or bend it any further. It was stuck at that position. If I tried to straighten it out in one way, it would hurt, and if I tried to straighten out the other way, it felt like there was a belt holding it still. So anyway, finally the police came. He talked to me through the window, and then the ambulance came, and they had to kind of break open the door, you might say. It was hard to open. I couldn't open it, but they took me out, and just like I said, they could not straighten my leg. I mean, I couldn't straighten my leg. It just couldn't be done. So they put me in the ambulance with the leg bent like that. Anyway, I spent the next 4 or 5 months on crutches with a brace, extreme pain when I was laying down, when I was trying to sleep. During the day, it didn't hurt very much, but the medicines they gave me to take, they put me through the ringer. They gave me severe diarrhea at one point. They gave me severe constipation at another point. And then people, first my aunt would come over and pick me up and take me to the grocery store so I could get groceries. And then finally my father started doing that, and then my brother did it a few times also. So that's how the story went about how I was in a car wreck.